boy earned a living through hard labor. Wherever he went, he was looked down on. Suddenly, a screeching brake caught him off guard, but the person in the car just laughed. At that moment, the boy noticed a newspaper. It featured a story about a man, someone who had also dropped out of school early to make money. At the age of 12, he delivered telegrams for a living, enduring constant mockery from wealthy kids. But in the end, he became a billionaire. Seeing this, the boy made a silent vow. One day, he would become a billionaire too. Back home, he shared the article with his father, but all he got in return was a cold response.
You ain't ever gonna be rich. Only thing you're ever gonna be able to count on is coming up on the short end. That's what was handed me by my daddy, and I'm sorry, that's all you're ever gonna get from me.
Listening to his father's words, the boy stayed silent, then looked at his sick mother. He refused to live a useless life like his father. They couldn't even afford medicine, even if it was just for his mother. The boy decided to leave and find a way out. With no money for a train ticket, he snuck onto a train, and by the time he woke up, he had arrived in Texas. Before the train stopped, he jumped off. The boy was lost. He had no idea where to go, so he followed some strangers into a nearby town. A farmer happened to be hiring laborers. Desperate for food, the boy pushed to the front, trying his best to convinced the farmer to hire him, but the man was looking for strong workers, so the boy picked up a fat man to prove his strength. The farmer couldn't help but laugh, and the boy got the job. There he met someone who would become his lifelong friend, another poor boy about his age. They encouraged each other. That night, watching the other workers play cards, the boy began to think, if he relied on labor alone, he'd never become a billionaire, so he approached the farmer.
I'd like to know how I can be you.
Success takes a lot of things, son.
The bellwether.
The leader, son. A leader of men. To make things successful for yourself.
Those words opened his eyes. The next morning, while everyone else was still waking up, he had already worked for 3 hours. He assigned tasks. One dug holes, another installed posts, like a factory assembly line. The farmer smiled with approval. Their efficiency soared. The work was finished ahead of schedule, and the boy earned extra wages, $30. The first thing he did with the money was send it home, and at that very moment, he encountered the opportunity that would change his life. A golden belt caught his attention. He asked the man how he became so rich.
Trust me, there's more of it in Texas than God knows what to do with.